Hello and welcome to the last in the series of a complete SWB audio app. This one is cunningly called Everything Else. Right, let's get to it. So we're going to cover the buttons down here and the menus and preferences. All pretty simple stuff. The buttons were really just there to help you out so you don't have to go hunting for things. So if you want to fire up audio MIDI setup, you can do it through there. You can get hold of your sound preferences, and you can also jump to that marvelous YouTube channel with all the stuff. Don't need to see that, don't need to see that. Great, now I have to cut that out. So that's all they were for. Really just a helper. The multiple output device, I have a video for that. I'll put a link into the description, but it's for creating those devices. In short, this is covered in a bit more detail, and so you can construct a multiple output containing any other devices, and the SWB audio capture device is added to this list automatically. Okay, so that covers the buttons. What else was on my list? The menu. Right. So this Enable Audio Preview app, when started, is basically just saying you'll enable this preview up here when SWB audio app is started. It's the same option that you'll find in preferences when you go to general and tick that. So you see if you tick that, it will be magically enabled here, and if you untick it, it will be unenabled, deselected there. Tint menu bar icon green. So, I'm getting ahead of myself. Haven't finished the menus yet. Let's take away the temptation. Okay, so preferences takes you to preferences. License info just basically takes you to the subscription tab in preferences. What else have we got? Check for update to the app. If you want to just force a check, you can go ahead and do that. Same for the driver. Now, the driver is packaged with the app, but if you want to force check. And usually when you start the app, it'll do this check for you. But if you want to force check it and check to see whether you do have the latest version, then you can do that. Uninstall? Well, you'd never want to do that. Oh, goodness me. And what else? Your account and cancel sub. Tried to make it really easy. If you don't want it, real easy to cancel it. This should take you to the website. Do you like my confidence? Should. And look at that, it's taken me there. I have no idea what's on that other page, so I'm just going to close that. Test data and what have you. But from there you can go to Stripe and look at your subscription and so on. And then quit. So that's the menu. Preferences is very simple. I had some notes on this. Where have they gone? There they are. Okay, general. So we've gone over some of that. Restore sample rate on start. Now there is here, the driver does have a sample rate. Go and have a look and you can see it's set to some value. If you want that to persist to say 96 or 192, then you can choose, you can enable restore sample rate app on start. It'll save whatever the rate is, and then when the system restarts, if you do that, when SWB audio app is restarted, it will set the driver's rate to what it was when it was last exited. Software update, fairly standard stuff there. You might want to check for beta updates as well. I typically put those out and let them sit for some time before making them stable. So if you want to get access to the latest fixes, then particularly if you get hold of me on support, then I might ask you to tick that so that you do check for beta updates as well. Analytics. This is actually really useful to me. It doesn't send any identifying information, but it does send what features are being used, so I can tell what's the most useful stuff I've done. What should I therefore improve? So hey, if you want to help me out, leave that on. And subscription, pretty obvious. Little arrow that'll take you to the same website. It also tells you the current version of the driver, and that is it. So if you've made it this far through all of these explanations, well done. I'd give you a gold star if I had one. Yes, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave something in the comments. I hope the series has been useful and that you've learned something. If you're struggling with the app, best to leave me a message to support@shinywhitebox.com. But, try the comments below. Might be able to help you out. And that's it.